16 minutes of field, probably 30 minutes in total where he's been going on about this. This is the second time he's been going on about
right now.
First of all, it's that ass Kingsman. Like, shut the fuck up.
And I 100% I would say this. I would say the same thing. Shut the fuck up or leave. Straight up. That's it. I'm done with you.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be dead.
Yes.
I'm getting value because I'm 1v6ing.
You're not 1v6. This is why I brought this up.
How it happens after is focus on the back line instead of just the...
Look, he says he's 1v6 here though. Is he? This is from her point of view.
Baby Bruce.
This is somebody who doubles with him.
Form so you can kill him.
This
When
is
it's a
somebody
sort
who
of fight,
doubles with him.
You can argue with, hey, let me build up my ult charge, but the object of the game is to try to eliminate
You can see where he is. I think that's him. That's him over there.
targets as fast as possible.
Where
and in
is-
that situation, I don't see...
Look at this. They have. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong. They have Venom and they have Spider-Man who's diving.
where
So
magic...
you're not 1v6 here. You literally, at most, maybe 2 or 3 of them. So where's the other 2 or 3?
Magic is back here, so there's no way you're going to get rid of Bruce.
Look at where you
Angela's
are.
full
No,
HP.
he's over there. He's over here. So how are you 1v6ing?
Or basically full HP, and right here
How
is
are
a
you
perfect example.
1v6ing? Like, try to make sure I have this on highest quality.
Well, I want to say is maybe, let's see how it happens after, is focus on the back line instead of just the...
Again, this is him.
Venom obviously dives in, which is fine.
This is
You
him.
as a dive...
Right? This is him right here. He's saying he's 1v6. Where is the Venom? Now, I watched this video as well. I watched half of this video. I'm like, okay. Here's what I found in doing this whole match. You know what the problem was? The supports. Him and the support. Widow was, from what I can tell, Widow was already tilted at this point. So Widow wasn't thinking about doing anything. She had a routine. She was going to do that. She was already tilted. She wasn't ready to switch up and because she was already tilted. But when I look at the 2 things I know, the supports was never really in the right position. And he was off by himself. Spider-Man, Hulk, Incredible Hulk, and Venom was diving their back line. He was all by himself. So you're not 1v6, you 3v4. You had 3v4. You're not 1v6, it's 3v4. Maybe 3v3. But you're not 1v6.
player on the enemy team want to dive Widow or want to dive somebody in their back line to prevent the team from advancing forward. So if you don't time your stun right, or if you don't have your positioning right.
Again, where's the Widow?
Venom drops to the supports, which is fine. Simi now, they're trying to double dive Black Widow.
Again, boom, 2 people diving by Widow. You're up here. That's him right there. Saying 1v6. I don't see 1v6. I see 2v 1, 2. It's 3v4, 3v. You're not 1v6ing.
Black Widow to 50 HP.
And here's another problem I had.
Black Widow's looking for...
Strange's about to
Spider-Man.
die.
Now,
What did the supports do?
I want to say Spider-Man is going the back line, but I do want to say right here,
Watch what the supports do.
Strange is basically alone on point. No
Strange
healing.
is basically alone on point. Where's the magic? Oh, off to the side, nearly half dead. Nearly half dead.
We had 2 flankers that kind of flanked back and then went back in. Black Widow is here. I think Black Widow should have been focusing them at the start. Might have been able to pick Luna. Might. Right?
I watched the match. No, she wouldn't have been able to pick Luna. Luna was behind cover right before they dove. And when they dove, Luna came out of cover. She wouldn't have picked them up. It wouldn't have happened because she wasn't in position to pick them off or two people dove her. It wouldn't have happened.
We're not gonna, not gonna talk hypotheticals, but I think
But you
that's
can see she was in this position, right? In this video, she stopped going at that position because that's exactly every time she went there, they would die there. So she stopped going there.
a threat than shooting a Hulk. Venom and Spidey dove, got them low HP.
Now,
These two healers should
look at the support. Watch what support
pushed
do.
up a little more to help the Strange. What's happening? So neutral ground is they needed to be at least right here. So if you really think about
I can't agree with this. Supports were too far back. Supports were too. I can't agree with that. I can agree when I see a mistake. Yes, the supports too far back. You gotta understand the supports literally just came out of spawn too. They was just right in.
it, he just right now it's
They were
like
just
a
right up.
headshot
They came out
worthy.
of spawn last. They were just right up.
If you land the headshot, you should be able to get the kill.
Now, land a headshot, be able to kill. I agree with that. Not on 2,200 ping. I don't think that's gonna be possible.
And you get him out of the game. But
They
the
may not
problem
hit.
is
You
that
never know. Let's roll those
look
dice.
at the bigger picture. Tank, Strange up here is about to die.
Yeah, so that's
So-
another Strange up there. The supports were too far back, but the Strange was still too far forward. Everyone went to look for their team and look back. They went straight to the point. They just stood there. It wasn't covered. It wasn't used cover. They went straight to the point that they never once looked back for their support. And they looked back, they were already at half health.
I think if they were pushed forward, it would have been a little better because then the healers could have been healing more targets instead of just Widow at this point.
Now, what did they do? What did the supports do at this point? Now, here's also why I say 200 ping is a problem. You can see the grab hook out. You see a little lash. That's Widow grabbed the hook.
Look what's happening
But
here. Strange
it's
dies.
break out.
Black Widow goes backline. Obviously, this is okay to a certain extent.
Now
but
look at you saw what the supports did. They was back here, running up to a point. Strange died before they could get it. Instead of falling back and helping the Widow, they kept running up.
like if you were playing frontline, everybody would have been able to get healed. Spider-Man and Venom might have not have as much value in this fight.
So, Strange, Magic, Angela. Never once looked back for their supports. The supports came out late. Those three never look. Those three never look back for their support. Widow was the only one back there. Supports instead of helping the Widow because they were right there. They ran up and went to the objective. Which at this point, once the teammate go down, you should fall back.
Fight
Everybody should have fell back at this point. You lost the teammate.
because
But could you still win? Maybe. Again, they have two low health. If you could take both of them out, if you took both of them out, then you and Widow, then you three ran up, you could have won this fight. But they left Widow by herself. If Gambit went, okay, Gambit and Deadpool could have jumped up, could have went to high ground right here, helped the Widow, then went to the objective. They could have had high ground, killed the Widow, also was take care of the objective, going back and forth between the two. You could have done it. Again, I played mostly frontline, but I also played support, and I tried to get more into defense. But that's what I would have done if I was them. I would have, if I was on the team, I would have told Deadpool, support Deadpool, help the Widow. Let's help the Widow. Let's get up high ground, help the Widow. That's what straight up I would say. Get up high ground, help the Widow. But what they did do is they kept running to the point. They literally just ran to their death.
Killed Strange. I don't think you needed Peel at this moment. They needed to play closer up.
At this point, again, that would have worked if it was a starter match, if everybody got here at the same time. But that didn't happen. they took a little long to come out because they were already tilted. So what they should have done, help the widow, then all three go and fight. If they took down Venom, Spider-Man would have easily dipped. Because now it's a 3v1. By the way, don't want that. One shot from Widow, one kick, Spider-Man done. But if you get one shot, if everybody shoots you one and the Widow get a shoot you once, Spider-Man is gone. Everybody shooting Spider-Man once. If Widow get a headshot, Spider-Man gone. If everybody shoots Spider-Man once and Widow doesn't get a headshot, but that Deadpool gets two headshots in that case, Spider-Man gone. Everybody does. If nobody get a headshot, 2 shot from anybody would have done in Spider-Man. Straight up. It would have been done at that point. So they took out a Venom, and Spider-Man wanted to dip. If Spider-Man dove in, take out Spider-Man, and now you have 2 of the people down, 1 of your people down. So you were up. But the 2 support ran past him. Forge lost his fight.
Because now Strange is dead. Angela is low HP.
Angela gonna die. If they went up here, they could have kept Angela alive.
They just stay on Widow. I mean, like, come on. Like, Widow's 1 HP.
It could have helped if they helped the Widow, they could have been bouncing back and forth between helping the Widow and helping Angela and helping the Widow, helping the Angela, and I don't know, Magica could when they got off help at full of stuff.
Both Venom has his E. Spidey can just go in, grab a health pack, go back in, and nobody's gonna heal because they're focusing frontline.
Yeah. The support lost his fight.
More in the front. So now we're gonna go back to.
But support lost his fight, but everybody was still there at this point.
Right before. I think you need to play the front lane. Now you're still disadvantaged. There's no miss the health pack. I mean, it happens to me all the time, but you know.
And this is why I brought this up, because this was just his match. And he was saying he was 1v6ing. Was he? It sure doesn't look like that to me.
Angela dies.
Looking for the Spider-Man. Okay. I think that's Spider-Man over there. I can't see.
Okay, they're down invis.
Nope. Spider-Man is up here. You don't see him.
I think this angle is not too good because if you look at here, we're focusing on Spidey again. We're looking over here. Now, Spidey can go there for a mega. I watch Spider-Man up here. But whenever you have a healer down, and you
now, why is not Widow now over here? Because she got dove over there. So you're gonna be more cautious going to the area, which you should be. Why is Spider-Man Venom going to the area? Because that's what Widow stand on the dove there. So stop going there. Period.
You have a tank down. You push him out of the.
Don't go there.
Out of the point.
In fact, I wouldn't even be in these 2 areas at all. I wouldn't stop going here, but she was tilted. I wouldn't have been here at all. I would fuck up somewhere else. Scrap. I wouldn't have gone to this area anymore. Period. Because at this point, they're looking for you at those areas. Stop going there.
I just can retreat and you can have better shots.
That fact, it'd been safe for you if you went inside tight air, so they have to come through an entry. Again, they come in, 1 shot and kick they'll run right away. You tap Venom, he's gone. He's leaving. 1 tap Spider-Man with a kick, he's dead.
Immediately, and you have a health pack right here. And
yes, they have the health pack. They have that.
But
again, she got dove there multiple times already. She's not going back there.
He swings this way when you're
and she's tilted.
He's flying up in the air. You can see him easier. Kick stun. You have 2 megas to play off of. You have Gambit coming back. He should be playing around here.
Hey, got dove. If I get dove there, I'm not gonna go back there. I'm gonna try to find somewhere else. If I know they're gonna dive me there, I'm not going there. But here's the thing. You know they were gonna dive there. You wanna know how? At the start of the match. Oh, a little bit more. This one. Look at where Venom was at the start of first fight.
Get him out of his mech form into Baby Hulk.
Look at where Venom was. Venom went straight here. Let's see in the match. Venom went straight there. Right here. Because he knew that's a widow spot. He knew that was a widow spot. So he went straight there to get just enough height up to see third person and stuff to save the widow down then though. So again, at that point, I would stop going there.
You know, as Black Widow, you got a shot on Venom, which.
And look at the match, I guess. Look what happened to Deadpool.
Did nothing, you got out. Got a kick stun on Venom, which.
You have two people down. That was magic pull out.
Did nothing because it bugged out or something happened.
You already lost 25%, more than 25% of your health.
And then shoot him again.
That's magic pull out.
Gambit might have been able to see that you were shooting at somebody up here instead of. Because now you're down a healer again. Actually, you're down both healers. Actually, let's see how Deadpool. What happened here?
What happened with Deadpool? So Deadpool ran up and took the fight.
Got the combo. Okay.
Deadpool ran up.
Got
both support.
I think Deadpool is playing. Well, how did this?
Their back line. Their dive, though your dives, you win their back line.
That's another thing.
But you never.
On your team.
You never look back.
Your other healer.
You never look back to see. And Deadpool was too far up. Deadpool was too far up. Support Deadpool too far up. Look at what you are. Are you looking back? Did you ever look back? Help your widow or support in it? No.
Frontlining this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. Tank should have been here. Healer back here to patty cake. Play behind.
Yes, that's what should have been the case. But the
Kingsman knows the ult. He has, you know.
The front line was trying to peel for their back line. I don't blame them. Front line was put up their shield too much, but at the same time, their shield block healing, so it would have helped too.
Overshield, all this stuff. He knows you got point. Stall a little more. Right here, both supports are separated. So Deadpool pushed up too much.
Deadpool pushed up too much. Again,
should have held.
I'm looking at this. You already tilt your team. Deadpool is out of position. Gambit just came back out, nowhere near them. And Widow's trying to kill for the support.
Shield for Deadpool.
You're not killing for your back line. So everybody's killing for the back line except you. Again, you're the problem.
Just a tiny bit, but I think they should have played right here because you had dive in the back.
But that's not going to work. He just came back from spawn. Deadpool's pushed up too much. But everybody was tilted. I was saying, like, why are you going with this one? Then I remember this. I'm like, oh, I see why. Trying to justify what happened. For dick.
Looking for the Phoenix up in the sky.
Again, that's a good call. Look for the Phoenix. But when I saw that Venom, what's come on? I'm like, yeah, she couldn't hit that shot. Nobody was going to hit that shot. You have to get super lucky to hit that shot.
Again, right
and look,
here.
You can see this is her team.
Trying to get a pick in this situation where both healers are down is more of like a Hail Mary kind of situation. But roll back.
I'm getting... Okay, I had to leave for a second because it just frustrated me. Like, again, this person, this person team up together. They play together. So he trying to justify his friend. Don't do that. Don't do that. It just make you look worse.
To grab a mega, then jump up here to grab the other
But
mega.
again, I keep saying this is why he say, "Oh, you should go right here. You go here." Why don't they go right there? First, they're tilted. Second, they kept getting died from there. They already been died twice trying to get to that spot. And what happened? That tell you right now, they're looking for the go dive there. Why?
To
Because that's a widow spot. Stop going there.
stall the time with Venom.
Well, they were doing the right
to
thing.
also get their kick back. Because they have their kick back in 4 seconds.
Now, here's the thing. Here's what happened with the kick. The kick has no red because you
In
got.
this situation right here,
Look at their. Oh, it went up to nearly 250.
reports are dead. Venom is coming in here. 8 seconds.
This is basically their ping
the
FPS
to
and
sprint to jump over
ping
to this, and
FPS.
then
So
jump back up to
just
here.
either or, but it go up
to
to 250. When I was looking, I kept
could have got her charge to pull
trying to
Venom
get
off
it, but
too.
it kept going below 250. Sometimes you can see it jump above 250. So what she was doing was trying to stay closer to the team. That's the right call. Right, that's the right call. I can't deny that she got dove twice in that area. Now she's trying to stay closer to the team. That's the right call. You being dive and going to that same area, you being dive before you can even get back to the fight. You're going to want you should stay closer to you. That's the correct call. No matter what you say, once you get dove in that area multiple times, you gotta start staying close to your team. And what happened? He was like, I'm 1v6 now.
Again, if
You're
look
not.
here,
This video proving what he said here is a lie. Again, I watched this video. I watched it. I think I watched I got to just about here or so. I got somewhere around here. I don't remember, but it was I got deep into the video and I'm like, I'm done. I'm just done. Because he's straight up a dick. He is an asshole, straight up. I'm done. Like if I see him on a team and if I had a choice between getting a if I play this game, I had a choice between a 30-day suspension and him on my team. I'm taking a 30-day suspension. Straight up. I will literally leave the game to take the 30-day suspension before I want him on my team. That's how serious I am. He's that much of a dick.
Feeling for you, bro. Yeah, we win 5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like 4 people are dying here. That means 4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent on Zaza. And
That's correct. Again, you can see in this video what they're saying is correct. And I get people saying no, they were lying. I don't see any lies. Where are their lies? Can somebody please show me where they lied? Again, this and the reason I'm using it, this is his friend. They are friends. They are playing together. I will literally, I don't know if I can pull this up. Will it pull up correctly?
it was just team diff. I mean, that's just like you can't put players on the team and expect them to play properly, even in ranked like this, because it is a role game. Like if you, no, it's just really cool, dude.
I'm trying to find.
Okay.
Hour or so ago before I started all this.
Oh man.
I think you go healer, man.
Okay. I'll swap. you so much, dude.
Yeah.
Mm.
There he is. You can see it right there. They were playing together. They was playing together.
All right, go for it.
Alright, cool.
They're look, more proof they are playing together. So there's no bias here. I'm not looking for somebody, but they're literally teammates. They've been playing together for a while. Again, how long this video? They was playing together for a while. And I just noticed he's been doing it. This is a single screen, by the way. This is a single screen. So he's been playing for 10 hours on a single screen. But when they say they don't got no life, they don't have no life. That wasn't a joke. You've been just streaming the whole time. Wow. Like, I don't want to get on him because, again, Widow players already had a problem with people picking Widow to lower her win rate and pick rate and stuff because they get on her and throw. And you shouldn't do that. So I don't want to. I don't do that. I don't go after somebody because of who they pick on their team. I try to work around them. If the person have bugs and problems, I understand that. I don't. If I find out that people pick them just to throw, I add 10 to wherever their uh win rate is, because at least 10% of those losses, minimum 10% of the loss is for people picking and throwing. So I add 10. So if it's 45%, it really should be 55%. Because when you take those people who's throwing out, you see a giant jump. So Widow is not as bad as you think, because when you look at it from an objective standpoint, people are throwing, you got to take those throws away. Roughly 10%, you have to add another 10%. That tell you how Widow actually is. That tell you how Widow actually is. But again, for some time around here, they were playing together. So this is not a biased person, but they are biased against what you got.
Killed 3 of them. And he's going out.
You killed 3 of them, but you say you 1v6. You say you 1v6. How do you 1v6? You're not up here by yourself. There's 2 or 3 of them up here, and then there's 2 or 3 of them in the back take on the Venom. You're not 1v6ing.
After Spidey, which he got him 1.
Yeah.
Look at that.
1.
Immediately instead of Spidey trying to go for a fight, he goes right for the Mega and grabs the Mega. Exactly what Widow should have done in this situation. Spidey got dove, immediately Mega. No, he knows his healers are
You're
gone.
not 1v16.
Mega or jump down here. You have, like, this is...
Again, the reason she's not going back up there, because twice already she was dove at that point. That's why she's not. That's fundamentally what you should do. Should not be going back up there if you keep getting dove up there. So again, this feels bullshit. Like, I can say this person got skill on whatever, everything, blah blah. But at the same time, I also know they're not gonna show all of their losses and stuff. But they will play it, but they won't show it in a video. They will make a video because they know people are gonna watch that video as if that's all they match. It's not always the case.
Is like, if you want to play for survival, you want to play in this area majority of the game.
That didn't work.
You can be here. This is fine. This is
Again, it didn't work. She got dove there twice, so she changed position. She should be going somewhere else, or away from there, but she's already tilted. So it's understandable why she's not up here anymore. Right? I can't understand why she's not up here. So I'm going to be going back to that.
The support. And we win because they don't care about anything else.
Guys, listen.
Again, okay, where is it? I saw that. They're telling him To be fair, Kingsman tilted her hard, but she's on 200 ping. Correct. Correct. I wish I had that. I wish I had which kind settled, but I would have that like they mean for SpongeBob when you yell out correct. That's correct.
5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like 4 people are dying here. That means
Wasn't 4. It was 3, but I understand. It was 3. Hulk, Venom, and Spider-Man diving. Sound like I'm saying Hulk. Or Hulk. I don't know why it's not coming out properly. But by the way, Kingsman and the filler are the only one doing it today. Yes, because they're tilted. I can't say yes to that because they are tilted, but at the same time, they're still not the only one.
4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent on Zaza.
It's not 4, it's 3. But again, Kingsman stop. Bunch of people in the chat always saying
And we
Kingsman
win
stop.
because they don't care about anything else.
Guys, listen.
What they're saying is facts because as you can see from this video, that is exactly what is happening.
You may not want the money, but I do, okay?
Stop bringing up the money. At this point, you jump from this is what you should play, this is what we'll play, this is play, and then you jump back to the money. I don't. When somebody FS, yeah, but think about the money. When they get to that point, you don't want them. Don't want them. I would rather take a loss and lose the money than want them. I'm that serious. Because if I have them on my team, they already in the fetus mindset. So to them, we already lost. That means they're gonna throw it.
I really want to win. I need money for college. I need money for everything. And I want to try my hardest.
I don't care. I need money too, but guess what? If I had a chance to, if I was able to be in this tournament and I needed the money, I had them on my team, I would quit. I would drop out the tournament. Scrap. Straight up. It wasn't even. It wasn't even had to. In fact, I can't say I would do that. Yeah, I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that years ago. I stopped doing that. Yeah, I can't say I'll do that.
And we're doing
To get the
well.
right
Yo,
composition.
For real, bro. The next time turn up the comment,
I stopped doing that years ago. Stopped doing that years ago. I'm not saying.
bro. It's not happening this game. Maybe we consider it again, but like I don't think.
Again, maybe we could see it again, but I don't think so. That's understandable because at this point they don't want to do it because he tilted them. I know you have fans, but please calm down. Their team, now it's over. Again, get over it. If you just stop, just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Stop trying it. And he dies. And I saw another video saying he wasn't doing this during the match. He's doing it during the match. This is another match. He did it. He didn't do it during one round, but he did it in between the round. And kept doing it after that. So one match he didn't do it between the match. Every other match and every other round he did it.
They're not probably. That's my guess.
Every other match, every other round so far, that's what he's been doing between. Not only between the round, but during the round. Now he's not gonna do it, but he already did it during the match. So again,
Nice, go straight on. Hold back on this round. In the beginning. Okay, my bad. I didn't take portal.
You gotta like that. Okay, me next though. Me next.
Mother, pretty goated Angela. Maybe we should get Puffer to play Angela the whole tourney as well. It's good synergy.
I'm pretty sure Fumi's Angela is like low key, just like up there.
I just
Fumi's actually just there.
Kingsman, I think you just expect like a Widow. Honestly, she is a hit or miss, but I think Zaza like literally just watch her play.
Again, look at her ping. And yes, right, Widow is a hit or miss. You never know who you're gonna get. But every character is hit or miss. Spider-Man's hit. You can get a Punisher that's a hit or miss. You never know. Everybody can be hit or miss, depending on who's playing them. You don't know what they play. If this is their first time playing the character, it's a more of a miss. They maybe pick them up, learn them quickly, but it's gonna be more of a miss. If they play 100 times, still could be a miss. You never know. But you started from day one being like this. It's
I think she could take care of herself, even if her stats don't show it. I think she was doing great for herself.
yes. I am showing you. This is why I put up this video. I'm literally. This is already an hour and a half long video, and the reason I'm doing it is because I'm showing what happened from Widow point of view, and this is from his point of view. As you can see, the Widow was being dove by 2 to 3 people at a time. Yeah, Spider-Man, Venom, and Hulk was diving their backline, which gave you time to dive their, backline. The Hulk was the only one that less diving their backline, but he was still doing.
That
Right,
game,
but-
of course, I'm gonna play a little bit worse
she's
after getting
helping
yelled
us.
at. You know,
Widow is
like-
she's a hit or miss character. Like some games,
Listen, guys,
That's
I have
cool.
she's
no.
not gonna be good every game. I
quarrels.
like honestly, yeah, but
I'm just
don't think
saying
you-
purely for the composition, like Bucky or something that can
Purely for the conversation, Bucky. They say they don't know how to play Bucky earlier. Why you still bring it up?
appeal for the sports. If you're getting permadove like that, is better because Widow is so frail and so squishy, and I know that.
If you have a Bucky and 2 people die, you still dying. If you're in the same situation and 2 people die with you, even with a Bucky, you're still dying. That same situation is just shown here. If 2 people dive on you as a Bucky, you're still dying. You maybe get away, but they're 2 high mobility characters, and one of them can lock you down. Well, actually, 2 of them can lock you down. Both of them can lock you down. And technically, all 3 of them can lock you down, even the Hulk. The Hulk, I keep saying Hulk, but I want to say Hulk. Even the Hulk can lock you down. Because he can hit you with a bit. If you jump, he can grab you in the air and bring you down. So you still get locked down. It doesn't matter if you Bucky or not. You still get, if they catch you by yourself and lock you down, you're done. You're just done. You're not going to take a 1v3 if all of them attacking you at the exact same time. If one of them coming at a time, maybe. But if all of them attacking at the same time, you're just done.
This because I've gone against every Black Widow, #1 Black Widow, all of them, and you run full dive in a top elo, you just dive her and you explode her like a bug. That's just
Yes, and if you run full dive, the other team is attacking your backline. Now you down 2 supports. They're down 1 Widow. They won. Again, that still give your team value. Might not show it on stats, but you still give it value. Because if say 4 of them dive, your Widow in 5 seconds should at least take 1 or 2 of their teammate out. Now they take down 1, you take down 2. You're up 4 to 5. That's still value.
what happens.
Yeah.
It's
She-
not
That's such a good point. You're so right about that, and we're still gonna play Widow. I don't.
Did you upvote everyone except?
Yeah, you gotta.
Like, and I'm with them on that point because at this point I'm not gonna only play Widow to be stubborn, but I'm just gonna play Widow period because won't let up. Like at this point, I will play Widow once at the tournament because you won't let up.
You gotta
Yes.
accept that they're gonna force Widow. It's okay. I mean, there's a workaround.
I
Like,
can't
just
see
gotta
the
make a good
chat
comp
anymore
around her.
very well, so
Okay, so
Or
should I
we
play
just play
Mantis
better
then? We
as
play
a team as
Loki,
well.
Loki
No,
Mantis
no,
Gambit?
No,
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 don't
stop,
play
stop, stop,
Mantis.
stop,
Play
stop,
Magic.
stop, stop.
I think
Your
you just
magic is
accept that,
good.
like
they give him compliment. They tell him his magic good. They know he's going to try to do that to try to push it out just to try to. He's they say he's doing it a spite, which is correct. He's doing it a spite. He's not really gonna be.
We will have a dive tank to dive with you. You
What
know
is
what I
the-
mean?
But yell at me
What
or
is-
else on the
Yeah, because they're the person that played the second tank for their setup is not in, so they got somebody else just subbing at the top. They play captain. They play Captain America with Venom, from what I heard. So you're down a dive tank, but that means if two people are diving your Widow, and you dive their both of their support, you take out their both of their support while they take out one Widow. The Widow got value, and you still up to the one. Now they don't have any support, so they got either run away or try to take that fight and lose. It's still value.
miss all my shots if you're a dick. That's all.
Make
What
it
is the
an
other
actor.
tank play? Like, what dive tank does he play? You can run like an Angela Magic, Kingsman. You would have to run Sue. You would have to run like a good backline that can hold their core.
Also, I know you want the 40k, so you're like worst case scenario, but
Okay, and by the way, I don't 100% know they play captain and stuff. I just, from everything I put together, they play captain.
I want to be like, oh, it's so free, but like,
Guys,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
fucking
true.
broke, okay?
the other team.
Stop bringing up the money. You're trying to convince them to do it, but when you do stuff like this, you're not convinced to do it. Convincing them you only in it for money now. I don't want you on my team anymore.
I play.
Don't have your mental
You'll
like
need a
you, bro. They
top-notch
don't. They
team
don't
to
have
win
this
this
sort
Exactly.
mentality.
That's why I want.
Okay. They don't want
And
it
neither
as
do you
bad.
guys, because you don't want
That's
to. You
why
don't want to
they're
run the
not
comp that
gonna
we want to
run
do.
people.
It's not. It's literally. I think 4 of them been going over this with you, and you still doing it. 4 out of 5 been telling you this the whole time. It's been just in this video alone. It's already been over 20 minutes. 4 out of 5 people keep telling you this. 4 out of 5. I don't know if all 5. I haven't really seen all 5 say anything, but 4 out of 5 has been saying this to you. Still going on.
Okay, could you guys?
Because I want to run Widow doesn't mean I don't want to win.
Exactly. I believe you, and if you want to win, let's channel that and
If you just say if just because I want to run Widow doesn't mean have discussion. Again, there's been so many in a discussion point. So many times when he should just end the discussion. We kept going on.
play one of the characters that'll help our team composition.
Exactly. So you should play one of the characters that have a team composition. That's what he said. I'm already getting a headache for how stupid. I am already getting.
I'm playing fucking
Guys,
Widow.
I'm just here to accept. I'm just here to accept that Kingsman is a meta slave, and we're never gonna move past
Meta
it.
slave.
Yeah, this is the part that people bring up. But again, it's 22 minutes in and he's
I'm
still
playing
going.
Magic.
He's still going on. You playing Magic, she playing Widow, but and yet you upset that she playing Widow. Would you been okay if they got upset that you play Magic? Probably not.
But like everyone else on his team.
I'm saying probably. But you seen all this time what he been. So there's a good chance he would be.
Meta slave.
Like they wanted him to play Magic too. That's the funny thing. They say they say no. You can play Magic. They want him to stay on Magic, and I applaud him for that. But he don't want him to stay on Widow. I don't applaud him. Shut the fuck up.
Like, listen, if you
I think you guys would be good if you have a group player with a Mantis, like group Mantis, Invis, and like.
Like they trying to figure out something to work with. but
might
he
be
just
secure.
won't stop.
It might be secure.
Yeah,
with that.
all fun.
Those were all great picks.
Yeah,
into
you
the
meta slave. I know you would love a Phoenix.
I would love a Phoenix, I agree. Frontline damage is absolutely necessary for 90% of composition.
Yeah, I think you guys run like a Mantis,
And they still talking about it between rounds and match.
Invis, and then get a group. And you guys should be fine with the Widow. That should be
I
enough damage.
don't remember he would die right
Decent
here.
heals.
Here, how about
There's
this?
no bans, right?
Yeah,
I
there's no
don't know
bans.
if this or later on he
play
dies
Widow,
when
You
go
guys
he
should run that.
he take on 1v5 and die. But you said earlier that I take on 1v6 and win, but you took on
If we run into,
1v5 and
Snake
lose.
Case's team, can you please play Bucky? Because
You
these
are running
teams.
into Snake Case's team. I don't understand, bro. I
I'm not
don't
playing
get it.
Bucky.
You're making me mad, bro. We've been playing against Snake Case's team. This is their team. The only difference.
Man, he trying to get them to play bucket. They say they don't know how to play bucket, but you still trying to get them to play bucket. You play bucket. Play bucket. Just play bucket yourself. Play bucket yourself. Play bucket. Bucket.
This is one support player, bro. We want.
Oh, if you want them to play bucket, you play it. But they want you to play Magic because that's what you want to play. So they trying to encourage you to play Magic, but you trying to. You see what the problem?
Shut up now, bro. Like, I'm tired of it. This is fucking getting annoying.
For over 20 minutes of him doing this, probably over 30 or 40 minutes in real life, because there was a lot of cuts.
You're making Zaza sad. Like, it's not gonna happen. She's gonna play Black Widow, so just shut up for 2 seconds and just play this goddamn sprint. Like, I don't get it.
Scrim is short for is practice.
Thank you.
It's basically a practice with more contact. Not like going to, casual or whatever and just playing a few matches. More of a team versus team kind of setup, but it's not an actual match.
I think the solution would be against their team. If you're concerned about their dive, you just trade backlines.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they've been doing. Right there. Somebody explain it. You concerned about their time, like trade backline. That's what they've been doing. But their backline be focused, on Widow, because they know if Widow, they don't focus on Widow, they go for the sport, Widow will pick them off. So they have to focus on Widow. But if you go after their sport and take that other sport, now you down one Widow, they're down 2 supports. You have the advantage. So why are you still crying about it? I am seriously getting tired in the head.
Lucky one.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, here it is. Yeah. Again, you back by yourself, the Hulk, Spider-Man, and was it Widow? Oh, no. Venom, Doju? There was another cut there, so don't know if you say anything in between, but another cut here.
I'm ulting back. I got 3.
Oh, Venom. Yeah, they still playing Venom.
One.
But look. Look. They've been playing against it. They've been playing back and forth like this for a while, and when you look at it, they have been winning more. Yes, the same people. So it's been working. It's been working, but at this point, four of his teammates are 4 or 5 of tilt, and he's going on and on too much.
So sorry.
Just walk hard. Just walk hard. That's okay. Just walk hard.
Also, people say they put out apologies. I'm like, never apologize when you know you're right. Because when you apologize, they take that as they won and you know you was wrong. But they don't take the apology as you're trying to clarify what happened. If you say, "Oh, if you put over there, I'm apologize, I'm sorry," you try to let an auto branch, and they take the auto branch and beat you with it.
We can damage boost the Widow wall, and she can hit a fat one on the back.
What I would do what I'm doing right here. I'm like, this is what happened. This is what we've been through. This is going on. I'm not apologizing. Shut the fuck up. And he died. How do you die? What would you die from? You was in cover. What was hitting you? Oh, you didn't look around you? Exactly.
Bucky one, Bucky one.
You'll need a top-notch team to
I can't
0, 2,
play Mantis.
0. Time to switch things up, including which side.
They even tried to play
My
man and
negative
didn't work.
attitude is making my frames drop. I
You'll
need
need a
to,
top-notch team to win this one.
You don't need a Deadpool, just run Mantis and Invis. And then
Yeah, that's my bad. I thought it was
You figure
required
out-
by Basm for Deadpool.
like a Groot or a Venom, Groot Angela.
Map is still a thing, so. Can you play a dive support? My bad.
Yeah, just cast Buddy please.
Like, he tried for 20 minutes to try to tell them what to play. Everyone asked him, yeah. After all of this.
Now what?
Yeah,
Okay,
you-
no, we have a pick. We have a
The
dude.
down one.
Come back up and mash me. Mash. Nice.
Can you kill the Invis?
This is alone on point.
No cooldowns. I'm linking.
Number one.
One.
Nice.
Nice.
Just stun him.
I'm gonna alter back.
Stun him.
Unkillable. One. Watch out. Wide.
Look, they're playing Black Widow and it's working.
And
CC, can you trade roll?
I grab Invis.
oh, nice.
No!
I got Invis.
Oh, we gave it to that game tonight. Oh, we're good.
Oh my god.
It's working!
Give it one. Nice.
Like,
Bro,
it's so
dude,
funny now.
dude, you almost got me killed. You pulled him out of my one shot, and I almost jumped off the map, and I was in animation. Bro, good grab though. Any other time that would have been great. Great grab, bro. Because you pulled her out of the ult. I was just so lucky. Hold one. I D-max. Low-key goated Angela player.
I'm diving.
Conversions is gonna be really hard. I think conversions is gonna be the hardest map because they have a beatdown comp. So.
I got Gambit. He's 1 HP.
Good pull. Give me one.
Look at that. Look. Getting value on Widow. This is why I say I was going to go to a third man. Because she's getting value on Widow. Just stop
Rolling Brad.
doing that.
Phoenix one as well.
You're getting value on Widow. They down 2, you up.
No TP.
You're up. You're getting value. Getting value. It's the value's there. I'm gonna go a little bit more. Cause here's the thing. If you don't know. To disprove what somebody say in a minute can take an hour. So, in order for somebody to prove what they're saying, it will take longer to disprove it. So that's why I'm at almost at 2 hours, and I'm only watched 30 minutes of this video because I have to look at another video, have to give examples of stuff of why you shouldn't play characters never played before in a tournament or anything. You should first get used to playing them.
We kill Gambit.
I'm dead for it, but they have no healers. You can fight cart. Go
I don't talk shit. I just tell people to shut up when they're talking shit. That's all.
Oh, that was horrible.
I didn't talk shit at all. When did I talk shit?
When did you talk shit this whole time? You put nearly 30 minutes of your own videos talking shit. For 30 minutes, you talking shit.
Makes me play like crap when people are, you know.
You talking shit for more than what, half of the video so far? Probably 45 minutes in altogether. Maybe 50, 60 minutes. Could have been a whole hour of all I know.
That's
bit
normally
icky.
how it goes.
That's all.
Yeah.
Are we gonna fight Venture's team right now?
First team is, but I'm bored. Frankly, I need to go get my anger out in ranked. So like, I think I might need to just go leave. Are they still coming? You Q ranked on your ult? Nah, I'm good.
I pulled Invis off the map.
Oh, you
and
saw that?
because I-
In my college, you know, college tuition is very expensive.
Yes, but
It's
you
just
didn't
it's
sign.
expensive.
You didn't sign up for this for college tuition. You signed up just to have fun, and now you're trying to make it, trying to go too hard. You're trying to get them to do what you want to do in the worst possible
Money.
way.
It's really expensive. They go
Do you think
penny
you
to
are
restrict your
me too?
dive, and your widow can't flank mines for your tanks to walk up. We lose the game. That's just what happens. This has got to be the craziest thing to ever happen in my entire life. I am bullied by my own team
You was not bullied by your own team. You were the bully.
into.
Now, this is again. I watched this video before. This is why I can try to guess where stuff was, and I can make an educated guess based on the pick and everything. But he's saying he was bullied by your own team. But if you watch the video up to this point, he was the one doing the bully.
Like that bullshit spasm, but
In overtime.
I don't understand. Or they're even censoring you for like even. I'm kicked out of the tournament, dude. That's
Wait,
what I'm
they
saying.
kicked you out for what?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Spasm, but
yo, Birdie, what's up, man? I just finished
Answer.
watching the VOD.
I mean, I didn't insult anybody. All
know
I
you
did
didn't.
was just all I did was simply just suggest the proper team
I know, bro.
composition and
I know, bro.
tell them what to do and how we're gonna win.
Case is the difference from somebody who really wants it.
And for somebody who
versus-
just doesn't care, that's just unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know what you're talking about. I just watched everything you posted. You was being a dick the whole time.
It's like
It's
I'm looking at it
crazy.
from
Up until 30-minute point. Most of this you being dick. Then you left around here.
you're a college student. I trust me from
it's
somebody
insane,
that's
bro.
also pissed.
Apparently,
I've been to college. I've been through what they've been through. I still have cottage that I haven't been able to pay off yet. So I know all of this. But that doesn't justify what you are doing here. That doesn't justify what you've been doing this whole time. Like I got my degree. I got sick. I got my degree after that. I'm still dealing with those problems 10 years later. So I went and got my degree. That doesn't excuse what you're doing here.
I get it. The mental is kind of.
What you did up until the 30-minute point, it's not an excuse. It is not an excuse.
Not care enough, and you're gonna have to just like that's one of the things you're just gonna have to deal with.
Robert, I don't
It's very
understand
winnable.
why
Trust me, it's
I'm
very
being-
winnable.
That's what I said, but I don't understand why I'm being kicked out for that. Like,
Wait, you're being kicked out?
I'm kicked out of the tournament, dude. That's
Wait,
what I'm
they
saying.
kicked you out for
Yeah.
what?
You don't understand why you're being kicked out after not only all of this. You don't understand why you were kicked out after all of this. And then this being the second or third time you've done this, should have been kicked out. Should have been banned off Twitch. Should have been banned off YouTube. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Like, it's insane. What did I do? Apparently, I crossed the line of professionalism. How?
Yes. Finally, he know what he did, but he can't understand what he did.
I'm not telling anybody on my chat to attack them. I just explicitly.
It's not about you telling people to attack them. It's what you did. You antagonized them. You were problematic the whole time. You was being a dick. You were being a bitch. You were being an ass. You were being Karen the whole time for 30 minutes. I can't even say, let's not even say 34 minutes. I'm going to say 20 minutes. But that was still 19 minutes too long. Straight up.